on my agenda today, Steve. I don't know about yours. Trolls World Tour was supposed to be released to theaters today, but instead of going out to see it, you can rent it from your own couch. It is happening. I mean, as soon as I get home.
How fun.
That's the movie night.
I think a lot of people will be doing that same thing. Filmmakers from the Twin Cities are taking a cue from Hollywood as well and making their movies available for you to stream from home, too. Joining us from the Museum of Obsolete Media are those digital video discs. I'm kidding, it's his home. From the website Paul's Trip to the Movies, it's our friend Paul McGuire Grimes. This is presented by Muska Lighting. Hi, Paulie.
Nice to see you.
Hello. Thanks for having me today.
We're glad that you're here. Talk to us about the Twin Cities Film Fest and how are they pivoting and how can you experience the movies? This actually might open up some of these movies to people who wouldn't have necessarily seen them in previous festivals.
Right. They run their festival every October, and what they're doing right now, given everything, is making some of their movies available for people to stream through their website. So TwinCitiesFilmFest.com/streams, and they're featuring 10 Minnesota-made movies that you can watch for $5.99 a piece. And then there are 3 free movies as well. And what's great about it is that you don't need to subscribe. It's not a monthly fee. You're just paying per movie that you want to watch. And then the money goes back to the Twin Cities Film Fest, which then can keep their programming running. And then it goes also back to the filmmakers as well.
That's really cool. And I think to Elizabeth's point, there are a lot of people who would hear about it and think, oh, that's nice, but for whatever reason wouldn't actually go. So the fact that you can enjoy it from the comfort of your couch is great. We've got a link, by the way, to their website on twincitieslive.com. All right, Polly, here's another option that folks can watch at home. We watched it last weekend. It's the latest from Pixar. Tell us about Onward.
It's Onward. Now, this came out in theaters back a month ago in March, but right before the movie theaters closed. Now Disney decided to put it out on Disney Plus for free, which is a really great platform for this movie. And it's about 2 elf brothers, voiced by Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, who use magic to bring their dad back to life for just one day in order to celebrate his birthday.
I have to tell you, I mean, I was tearing up at the end of this movie, and Pixar does it so well, where they make these movies so that the kids love them, but then the adults are so drawn into the story too, and there's so much emotion. I didn't know at the beginning what I was going to think of this, and then I ended up really liking it, Paul.
Good. I think there's more of a buy-in with this one. There's elves and dragons, so I think you kind of have to go in knowing that, and then you're kind of going along. It's fun, it's adventurous, and then the ending, you're like, oh, it's actually about this. Now the waterworks come down, and Pixar just knows how to do that so well. And Tom Holland and Chris Pratt are really great voiceover actors. And Chris Pratt is that kind of obnoxious older brother type, and I think kids will really love that character.
I think so too.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that last week. Now, my little guy doesn't even know that this is available, and when I tell him, his head's going to fall right off of his body.
Oh, Gordy.
Can you believe this? I've already seen this.
Yeah.
This is the life I'm living right now. Paul, I have turned into your A student.
I love it.
The movie that we're all talking about is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This is the last one that was out in theaters.
Yes, it's in my library right now. I have it, of course, bought it the day it came out. And it's the end of this new trilogy that J.J. Abrams started, as well as the 9-part Skywalker saga that started with George Lucas. And for me, I think it's a really satisfying conclusion. And if you maybe you've never seen the other Star Wars movies, the first 8 in this saga are streaming for free on Disney Plus as well. Elizabeth, what did you think now that you've watched all of them? This makes me so happy I can't even get
You know, I went from a person who just a few months ago had no idea the order and had only seen a small part of Return of the Jedi at some point in my childhood to now being a straight-up card-carrying Star Wars aficionado. I've seen all 9 plus The Mandalorian.
We're so proud of you.
My street cred around here just went up like woo.
And speak to the people who might have been in your boat and not really be interested in it.
It has been so much fun to watch. I never had any interest in it, and I absolutely love it. Now, I will be slightly critical of that last movie because I felt like there were too many fight scenes between Rey and Ben, and you'll understand that when you watch it. And I was like, how many times are these two?
I just can't believe Elizabeth is giving a breakdown of this movie right now. We're living in a bizarre world.
That's what's doing. Yeah,
Paul, nothing is normal anymore, including Elizabeth's movie taste, and we're thankful at least for that. Paul, we love having you on the show. Thank you for coming back and joining us again. You can visit Paul's website. It's paulstriptothemovies.com for updates on movies and streaming services.
You can also listen to Paul on the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1 every Friday, or watch him on his YouTube channel. It's also called Paul's Trip to the Movies.
A big thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring Twin Cities Live.
Thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring TCL's Movie Trip. Replace old and dated fixtures with a new light and change the look and feel of your home. Our mudroom fixture from Muska Lighting is a total showstopper. We get compliments from everyone who walks through the door. Talk to the experts at Muska Lighting in Roseville and Eden Prairie for help finding the perfect light for you.